G'day everybody, Type 40 Artist here, and I'm going to be looking at some Pokemon, specifically Pokemon that do not evolve and give them an evolutionary line. Now, I'm not going to touch any of the legendary Pokemon, but I'm going to be having a look at some of the other Generation 1 Pokemon that could evolve. Now, the first one we're going to talk about is Kangaskhan, but I'm not actually going to draw anything for Kangaskhan because its Mega Evolution tells us everything that we need to know. Now, Kangaskhan arguably has the least exciting Mega Evolution, but it does give us a little bit more of a sight on the Joey in the pouch, which has a very distinctly different design than the Kangaskhan itself. Enough of a design, in my opinion, to have it as its own pre-evolution. Possibly just not named. I think it's weird that it doesn't have that as a pre-evolution to Kangaskhan, but that's just me. But let's move on to Ditto. Now, Ditto we're not going to touch because, it transforms into every Pokemon. So let's move on again. This time we're going to be looking at Pinsir. Now, Pinsir does have a Mega Evolution, so I'm not going to do evolution on top of it, but I am going to try to do a pre-evolution, just because there's room for a pre-evolution, right? It's quite a well-established Pokemon. It doesn't have like a pre-evolution or a baby form. So we're going to give it one. What do you guys think of it? Do you think it turned out okay? It's not my favourite, but I think it works. The next one we're going to look at is Tauros. So I'm going to do a pre-evolution of this and an evolution of it. The pre-evolution I struggled with. I don't love the pre-evolution, but I'm not usually a fan of baby Pokemon as it is anyway, so it's probably part of the reason why I don't like it, and part of the reason why I didn't come up with a great design for it, possibly, because it does tend more towards that baby Pokemon kind of aesthetic, but it still works as a pre-evolution. I think that it could just maybe have a little bit more to it, possibly. But the evolution, the third stage evolution, or second stage, they call it, I think, evolution is one of my favourites. I don't think I could have done any better on this one. So I just started off with the stance of Tauros as it is, and I wanted to add more to it. So we're getting to add some typing to this one, but I'm not entirely sure which typing we should give it. I'm thinking either normal psychic because of the orb on its head, normal ghost because of the wispy tails, or just psychic ghost and dropping the normal typing altogether. You guys tell me what you think in the comments down below, but that's the evolution line for Tauros. Now, Lapras also has a Mega Evolution form, so I didn't bother doing a third stage evolution or second stage evolution. Again, I'm not sure which one the wording is correct for that one, but I did do a pre-evolution, and I think it turned out quite nice, actually. It gives kind of a beachy feel, and still has that clear association with Lapras. Now, from something aesthetically pleasing to something not so aesthetically pleasing, we have the Aerodactyl line. This one's just weird, and I'm sorry for it. I do feel like I have to apologise. The first stage evolution is weird. The second stage evolution is weird, and then Aerodactyl is Aerodactyl. The first one I've tried to give it sort of more inspiration from Charmander, but still trying to keep some Aerodactyl features, and it just turned out strange. I don't like it much. It it's creepy, but the middle stage evolution is kind of creepier. I played around with a few different design elements here. I did want to give a indication that he'd be growing his wings in soon, so I've experimented with some, I suppose, armpit flaps, for lack of a better word. And then I sort of experimented with how his body should look. And the end result is, yeah. I wasn't sure what to do with the legs, but I've given him a bit of more of a muscular build, then experimented with some leg shapes. They all looked very kind of goofy, which I didn't want. And I did kind of want to keep the shorter leg stance. In the end, I went with something that I don't think fits his final evolution legs, but let's say that when he gets his wings, he has less use for his legs, so they become smaller. That's how evolution works, probably. But yeah, this is not my favourite evolutionary line that I've drawn, and I don't think it ever will be. But what do you guys think? What is the favourite one of yours? For me, it's the final evolution of Taurus. I think that one turned out exceptionally well. Yeah, look, if you've made it this far, I'm going to presume that you hopefully enjoyed the video, so do hit that like button, do subscribe, and do watch my next video, because I'm sure it'll be better than whatever this was. See you guys.